Kingdom for the Planet of the Apes was a gorgeous film straight from the beginning. The CGI along with the set pieces made this film a visual beauty. I was amazed at how the facial expressions on the apes look very lifelike. It's amazing seeing how technology in movies continues to get better and better. Although this movie in my opinion isn't as good as the previous two movies, it is a solid foundation for the future of this trilogy. I really enjoyed Noah as the main character. It's going to be interesting to see how his beliefs will continue to evolve as the trilogy continues. He had trust issues with humans since the first time he saw May. As the film progressed, he was on the fence, but with discovering the old world children's book that depicted apes and monkeys behind cages, his suspicions rose. To make things worse, he begged May not to blow up Proxima's base, but she did it anyway. The fact that Caesar got a proper ending in the beginning really set the tone as the previous era properly closed, and the new era began. One thing that definitely threw me off was the 300 years that passed after the last movie. Towards the end, with the humans in the silo and the fact that May knew a good amount of human history, it didn't really feel like 300 years. There are still humans that know how to operate technology and speak English pretty well. Proxima Caesar as the villain was a great addition. I just wish we could have seen him a little bit more. His interpretation of OG Caesar's teachings mixed with the Roman Empire made him a very interesting character. He was always focusing on the bigger picture, or as he mentioned, evolution. But he knew evolution takes a long time and acknowledges that himself is a mortal ape. He had to find other ways to evolve. As soon as he saw his fellow ape get killed by May's revolver, he immediately didn't care and wanted more of those weapons, knowing the knowledge from these guns would be more valuable than one ape. His version of evolution needed to arrive faster than usual. Although his dictator mindset wasn't the best, he still brought up some good points about humans not being trustworthy. This is something Noah will question eventually too. Moving forward in the trilogy, I would love for them to lean heavily into the post-apocalyptic aesthetic. The old world buildings and interiors covered in green were visually amazing. Nighttime scenes with the apes surrounding a campfire or the village with dim lighting is something that really stood out on the big screen. The set pieces reminded me of Kirby and the Lost Kingdom or even The Last of Us. This was the first movie that leaned in toward the post-apocalyptic vibe. I hope they continue to lean into that aspect. Planet of the Apes at its core is apes fully dominating the planet with humans being nothing but wild animals. I hope this trilogy puts that aspect in the forefront. Given the ending of this movie, it seems that intelligent humans from the silo and Noah's apes are going to have some sort of civil war, which is fine, but we've seen that already in the previous trilogy. I would want this next trilogy to showcase its interpretation of what the core of the Planet of the Apes really is. In Rise, they teased the Icarus being launched into space, and later Easter eggs showed the ship being lost in space. This plot point was put early on in the series for them to take that route if need be. The next movie could have the shuttle crash down on Earth and have that arc play out with the stunning visuals, helping paint the picture of the fallen world from the astronaut's perspective. If Noah learns about Caesar's teachings through old world books, I could see him become conflicted with having to share the world with intelligent humans, knowing they have violent tendencies. I would love for the next movie to mostly focus on Noah rebuilding a civilization on their new teachings and dealing with inner conflicts. For example, like having to deal with wild humans and trying to figure out if they deserve to be taught or if they deserve to be caged like their ancestors, or worse, be exterminated altogether. Different apes in his clan can share their beliefs and maybe even cause a divide within the clan. There could even be apes within Noah's community who learn of the humans' violent ways of the past and set out to hunt them for sport behind Noah's back. All these conflicts would test Noah's beliefs, and he will start to question himself and even ask if Proxima Caesar was right all along. He will probably come face to face with May again, but now she has more intelligent humans on her side, and he has more intelligent apes on his side. Both sides will struggle to figure out who deserves the Earth. So far in all these Planet of the Apes movies, I have always rooted for the apes. The humans have showed us this whole time that they are selfish and just cause war. So if it comes down to Noah and his army having to take down all the humans, then so be it. Humans created the virus. This is their fate. The next movie needs to do justice for my boy Rafa as well. I love that orangutan. Supposedly towards the end of the credits, people were saying that they heard an orangutan sound. I wouldn't know because I left after the movie was over. I knew there wasn't going to be an end credit scene. So you guys have to let me know in the comments below if that's true. Kingdom for the Planet of the Apes wasn't the best in the series, but the foundation it did lay makes for some good anticipation moving forward. From the visuals, the CGI, to the motion capture, this movie did not disappoint. The characters are well written and would love to see more of that moving forward. We still don't know for certain what May's intentions are regarding how her and the rest of the humans in the silo are going to handle their newfound communication technology. We'll see how Noah will interpret Caesar's teachings and what he will want to implement in his rebuilding of his society. The future of this franchise is exciting, and I can't wait to see what's next. What did you guys think of this movie? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.